Hi, this is the Fiery Joker, and you probably noticed from the title of the video that yes, I'm going to be adding my 2 cents to the whole where's the fair use situation. Now, a lot of videos have been made on this topic, but I figured I'd add in my input and talk about some things that aren't really talked about in a lot of these videos. And also add in a couple of my experiences with the bad copyright system that YouTube has. I suppose it all started back in 2012 when I received a copyright strike from the Fine Brothers. Yes, the Fine Brothers were that bad back then. It was on the Military Bronies React to Teens React to My Little Pony. We received a copyright strike on the FOB Equestria channel. And so I sent an email to the guys and said, hey, what gives? Why do we have this copyright strike? And they sent an email back to us saying that your video doesn't follow fair use, which was ridiculous. Not only because AC Racebest's video commenting on the same video in the exact same format and having more views and more popularity was still up. I even contacted him about this. I said, hey, has this been a problem for you? Were you in any legal trouble? And he said no. He wasn't in any legal trouble. So why were they deciding to pick on us? Well, the only reason that I can think of was because we said a little bit meaner things in our episode. Yes, we were silenced because we were meaner. That's the only reason I can think of. And it gets worse from there. I was arguing with this representative from the Fine Brothers, and we were arguing our fair use rights. I was putting forth it was commentary and criticism, it is fair use. And it was. It was completely fair use. And eventually, they just went silent. I sent another email, got no response. So yeah, they crippled my channel, humored me for a little bit, and then just blew me off and waited for the timer to run out. Needless to say, I felt very patronized then. And from then on, I was fighting more and more content ID claims from Hasbro, from the guys who own the German rights to MLP for some reason, even though I was using the English version of My Little Pony. But the real kicker comes when I got my first copyright strike from Shout Factory, the guys who own the DVD publishing rights to My Little Pony. Not a content ID claim, a copyright strike on my main channel. My YouTube channel was completely crippled. And there was nothing I could do. Oh, I sent an email to be sure, but they sent me this very, very patronizing email back. I still have it saved. It's right here. So if you don't want to read the whole thing, basically this thing is saying your interpretation of fair use is wrong because we say so. You're not a lawyer. We don't have to listen to you. Take it up with Hasbro. Oh, and by the way, you're exploiting us like a common criminal. These companies, they are diabolically smart. They know that you don't have as much money as they do. They know you're not going to spend over $50 an hour trying to put a 15-minute video back up on YouTube. Fair use is determined in a court of law, but the court of law is expensive. They hold all of the power in this situation, and there is little to nothing you can do. They only sent me one reply back. I kept sending them emails trying to talk to them, trying to restart the conversation, but all I got in return was silence. Eventually, the counterclaim timer ran out again, and my video was put back up, but the damage was already done. The thing is, most creators around my subscriber level get most of their views within the first 2 weeks to a month, and then the views start slowly trickling in. Alright? And guess how long the dispute process usually takes? About 2 weeks to a month. So basically, these companies are stealing from us. They are stealing money from us. They are stealing from our lawful fair use videos. And yes, I know I'm talking about money a lot, but this is kind of a big deal, especially for people who try to make a living from YouTube. If you combine my ad revenue and my Patreon and the donations I get from my Twitch stream, I don't even make third of what's considered to be a livable salary. And that's not even counting my employees that I have to pay. I'm not even paying them minimum wage. The only reason that they want to work for me is because they like me. All right? I hate not being able to pay the minimum wage. I want to pay the minimum wage, but I can't because of all these copyright claims and all these content ID claims. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because I'm not getting any money from my lawful fair use videos. The only reason that I'm still uploading is because of my GI Bill and the support of my parents. I have given up trying to fight these content ID claims because of the amount of effort that it takes to get some actual justice. These companies, they hold all of the power in this situation. The only reason that I'm able to get some actual justice is by making a giant stink and my fans go and hate bomb their Twitter pages or their YouTube pages. It's lose-lose for both of us, for both creators and companies. We lose because we're losing money and it throws a wrench into our production schedules. The companies lose because their reputations are getting tarnished. The only reason that I and a lot of other creators have gotten justice for their videos was because we resorted to 4chan hate bombing. That is just shameful. My name is Joshua Burner, and YouTube, where's the fair use?